Okay, let's go. Almost all of the hoppers are now filled with netherrack, so that should aid us a little bit. Once they are all full, then the lava can trickle in, and that way we don't have to worry about it, I don't think. Now, obviously, it would be better if we just had 5 times 2 times 96. Whatever that number is. 5 times 2 times 96. So 10 times 96. 960 buckets is what we need to fill this monstrosity. 960 buckets is what we need to fill that monstrosity. Good lord. 960 times 3. Let's just do 1,000 times 3 minus 120. So that's 880 iron that we need here. That's quite a bit. Quite a bit. We're gonna have to do a lot of emerald farming to get ourselves more cods. Get more cod, then we can get more buckets and just funnel them in there. And eventually we'll have it full of lava. And it'll be really easy to maintain. We have so many buckets in there that they will just be able to stay on fire for a long, long time. Each one does 100 items, so that's like a crazy amount of smelting. 100 times whatever I said, 880? That's what, 8,000 items? 9,000 items? That's crazy. Something like that. My math may be slightly off as I'm doing it in my head here, but it's something like that. Which feels like a lot of items, though. We will have to see if we can make like a proper smelter, though, because something about this just doesn't... It doesn't math. Math don't math. Still a lot of layers to go up here. I thought we were much closer to the ground than what we actually are. But that's okay. We'll pump it out as much as we can. Pump all the iron, do all the things, you know. Schwarzenegger things. That's how it goes. I don't know. If you ever wonder what the hell this man is saying, trust me, I wonder that on a daily basis. And I don't have a response for you. I just don't. Oh, well, look at that. Okay, so if we just put it all in the top here, that does yield more buckets because now we are smelting more items at the same time. So we may actually have enough to do a quick bucket run. And we do. So now we're starting to get, or need a lot more to sustain here, which I think is good. I think that is good. Ow. Ow, my legs. All right. Okay, we're not wasting any buckets, so that's good. And that's not good. Go, go, go! Alright, that little lava bucket is just about depleted. We're going to have to find ourselves a new one. Or our smelter is just going to smelt until it runs out of lava and then run out. Which, by the way, one single ferni is not smelting at this moment. One single furnace. There's no rack in it either, which is interesting. Because it feels like we did have a lot of rack. I don't think it can keep up. Hopper speed is just too slow, I think is what I've found here. So you need to have like a splitter is what I think we need to do. So you'd need to like have an input chest, right, that goes in like 2 different directions. And then by having it go in 2 different directions, that should eliminate our issue that we're having here. So maybe we can do that. Not now, but maybe. I think I'm starting to understand them. We're just going to have to do a little bit more trial and error with like hopper minecarts and stuff like that. And possibly some redstone so that we can actually get it going correctly. I feel like you can't just run a loop on it with powered rails, because I don't think it will fill everything fast enough, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We'll have to do some experimentation on that, I suppose. Because I've never built a smeltery before. Usually I just have some furnaces and then I plug in a little bit of the old coal and then that's it. We're done. Is it. It's not very scientific, right? But because we're wanting to smelt so many items at this moment, I think it is in our benefit to do something crazy like this. But I think we can make it much more efficient, where we smelt like, 10 stacks or 2 stacks every, 4 seconds or whatever the hell. I just know that that is going to require a lot of iron, and we don't really have a proper iron farm. We might need to set that up too. Make something really like quick and dirty iron farm, but make it produce a large amount of the ingots. May have to look up a tutorial on that one too. Pigs, please get out the way. Oh my god. We did successfully get through, what, 4 layers? It's not bad. Obviously, it could have been a lot better, but it's not bad, so I'll take it where I can get it, right? Get this whole thing away. But now, the more I look at it, the more I really just want to expand a little bit. I know I'll probably have to get a mod that allows for you to not have nether fog. But if we do, that's fine, right? I'd rather be able to see the entirety of it and just not deal with the fog at all, than seeing the fog and have to worry about that with our build, Because otherwise you got to kind of incorporate it into the build, and that's a lot of effort. A lot more effort than it needs to be, trust me. Trust me, I know it is. I know it is. It's weird that there's like some random tunnel here. I don't know what the hell that is. Like, what was I doing in this random part of the nether right there, too? Don't make any damn sense. Let's get all of this. I know we're wasting a lot of rack right now. That's okay. Yeah, we'll come back for the last and final layer. Let's just pump a bunch in right here. Just kind of curate the system so that it continues going as fast as we can, and then that will help us a lot. We're probably going to pick up enough for one more here, if I had to guess. Well, we're just chopping through this one. But that should get the whole furnace array smelting at the same time. As long as there's rack in all of them, everything should be smelting now, and that's good. And we have like doubled our output. So I'll take that. That is a huge win for us, even if it doesn't seem like it. It's a win. It is a freaking win, man. I have to do probably another lava check, because now there's just a lot of lava being used very frequently now. I know each one does 100 items, however, doesn't seem to matter. Yeah, inventory's already full. We'll have to grab ourselves one more load here to try and kickstart the system here. Hopper speed's just not fast enough, so I think what's going to happen is all of the stuff that we put in is just going to smelt, and it's not going to be enough to keep it going. But who knows? Maybe I'm incorrect on that fact. Alright, beautiful. Next slice of life done. Let's just put some here, and here, and here. Like, this is an absurd amount that we're just putting into the system here, and it's not enough. It's not enough, lads. Did we get any more buckets? Still have one that's refusing to smelt. Don't know why, but it is. Alright. 14 buckets. That's a decent amount. Not great, but decent. Alright, let's just keep picking up all of this so that we can keep feeding this beast. And it is a beast. We just need to keep feeding it, though. The more we feed it, the more it gives us in return, the more we can do with it. Still have to worry about that downstairs area, because this is like level 70 or something. So there's still 46. So there's still 46 layers below us. And there's still 30 layers above us. Like, we could do that entire thing if we felt like it. We could. What if we just did that one? Because that's the only one that's not smelting. Yeah, it's like not reaching all the way down here. Even though they only smelt like every 8 seconds or whatever the hell it is, it just seems like we cannot get a break. They're just not fast enough to continue on with that. You can see that that one's all queued up. This one now is completely drained. But there's still that one, and this one's still half full, so got a long way to go. Alright, let's do one more bucket check for all of these, just to make sure they continue with their smelting duties. And perfect, actually. 29. Huge. Yeah. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know if this is big enough or if we need to go even freaking bigger. Kind of open to both, but I just know that it's a lot more effort if we do it that way. There we go. Just wanted all of that so we could actually start from the top here. Now there's still quite a bit more in this this old pond here, though. See, still all flowy, still doing its thing. Yeah, let's just take the damage. Take the damage. We are champions here. Champions of our own destiny. Does feel better, honestly. Does feel better. That is this, how tall is this? 2.5? Come here. Need to learn how to use the shield because I really don't. Alright, so that's kind of cool. Make that happen. Everything is smelting. Great freaking news. And we probably have a lot of nether brick now that we need to quickly convert because we don't want this thing overflowing and just stopping. Got to constantly keep an eye on all of these things. You make your nether brick, you go over here. You get your nether brick, you convert it. Gotta do all of your chore tasks or things just don't work efficiently. I also feel like I should have had all the hoppers face into one direction. But we didn't do that, so it's okay. Let's take all of our brick here. Good. And let's do the final sets of chests, and then we're good. We're actually making a profit now, which is pretty nice. We'll end up building something more with these, I think, but I don't know what that is yet. I just want them. No, it's not actually. It is not worth it, but I was trying to learn how they worked. So that part I think is worth it. And I did learn a little bit about what not to do next time I make a actual smelter. So, you know, I'll take that. We're learning. Like, it's not necessarily redstone, it's not necessarily rocket science, but we're learning. Like, even if it was automatic, we'd still have to go back and craft all of this, so doesn't really matter. Until the crafter gets in the game, we have to craft all of this, so, you know. Alright, 14, 28, 48. That's a good number. There we go. Alright, all of those are cleared again. Perfect. We have almost 4 doubles of nether brick. And no, I know. This is like one of, if not the most inefficient, quote-unquote, smeltery I've ever seen in my life. I've seen some smelters, man. And this one takes the cake for, most iron, most inefficient, most buckets needed. Like, there's a lot of different things I'm taking the cake for here. lot of different things. And it's not even great. But at least it's free. At least it is getting us some nether brick. And although it takes a little bit of effort, it's worth it in that regard, as we've learned a little bit from it. Not only have we learned, but it is producing the nether brick, albeit very slowly. It is finally running on all cylinders, even though those cylinders are pretty shit. Pretty shit. Let's go there. And I guess we'll yeet that gravel. No reason to have it there. We'll switch that so we're good. Alright. Not much left, though, as you can see. So we'll have to keep grinding out here. And unfortunately, you came in a little late, Con, because we are just about to go for the day. So, thanks for watching. And until next time, ciao.